would like to invite Dr. Jesus Puerta, who is the head of the outreach unit at the Center of Energy, Environmental and Technological Research of the Spanish government. And he'll be giving the award to Dr. Urska Lampe from Slovenia, who's been researching diplomatic and military history, as well as the social aspects of war and its aftermath. Congratulations.
So, thank you very much for this award. As you can see, I come from social sciences. I've written down my notes, so I come from social sciences and humanities. It's a great pleasure for me to be here. Thank you all, especially the jury who selected me for this Mediterranean science team. I'm really honored to be taking this floor with all these established researchers and academics. So I'm a historian. I'm head of the Center for Oral History of the Institute IRIS in Slovenia. It's a small research institute. I'm a former Marie Curie Fellow at the University Ca' Foscari in Venice. And as I said, I'm a historian, but I tend to work really interdisciplinary. I began as a classic historian, as we call it. I worked in archives. I worked with the military, diplomatic documents, and so on. But during the last years, especially as a consequence of my Marie Curie Fellowship, I switched to social history, the transmission of trauma, the transmission of transgenerational transmission of memory, especially focused on families of Italian prisoners of war in Yugoslavia in the post-Second World War period. So I studied basically the impact that this captivity had not only on the prisoners themselves, but especially on the families and the generations that came afterwards. As you can see, the quote here, exploring the personal and collective memories of wartime experiences helps us understand the profound impacts of conflict on society, unfortunately not only in the past, but fortunately we can study this also today, and I'm afraid we are going to study this also in future. So I think this is a really important topic to raise awareness of how war impacts everyday lives, not only of persons that are directly involved in war, but especially on the people who are, let's say, collateral damage, as we call it, like that of the wars. I'm strongly committed to all these, let's say, perspectives and important issues that we are talking about today, especially gender equality. How could I not be? And I know Ricardo is going to kill me for that, but I have an anecdote that I have to tell today. A few years ago, we had a gender equality event in Ljubljana, in Slovenia, and there was a room full like this room today, and I think there were like 2 or 3 men in this room discussing the issue of gender equality with all us women. So I would like to really thank very much Ricardo, Tio, Alessandro, each man in this room, and each man who is supporting this initiative and finding out that gender equality is important, because as I said at that occasion, if only women are going to talk about gender equality, then we are not moving anywhere. So yeah, gender equality is one of my priorities, of course. Also open science as well. I'm also editor of two high-impact scientific journals in social sciences and humanities who are diamond open access, I know, from forever, for 15 years for sure. So I think that sharing science and, let's say, making science open, it's also approaching people easily. And citizen science is also one of my really strong commitment. So I think not only because I work with people every day, as you can see, I'm an oral historian, so I meet people, I talk to them, I take their testimonies, but also because I think that science should serve society in general, so should serve to develop it, to improve it, to inform it, and so on. So I'm really committed to that. Thank you very much for nominating me in this team. I'm the only member from Social Sciences and Humanities, so yay! Thank you very much.